Ready? And here we Welcome everybody to Bad Potato Salad, the show where Mike and I judge, help, really, help other people, random people on the internet. Our wives, our beautiful wives, scour across Reddit to find the best "Am I the Asshole" stories. Today I effed up stories, things like that. And then Mike and I blind react to the stories, and we help these people that need help. Mike, what do you think about that?
I think that's a pretty accurate description of what we do.
So I think it's
what we bring to the community.
We're a community now. Joining the community will be our beautiful wives, Kendyll and Alana. Kendyll and Alana, say hi.
Hi.
You're getting better at that. You're getting less awkward. So basically, Kendyll and Alana read us two headlines that we want to see. We think which will be the funniest, and then we just blind react to them. Also, by the way, over the last couple of weeks, we want to say thank you so much. Your kind words, your support, your interaction on Instagram, social media, things like that have meant the world to us. We can't believe that people are finding the content and then enjoying the content. So thank you for that. We've had our best 2 weeks ever. We've reached over 1 million people online, which is pretty crazy. So if you're not getting your servings of bad potato salad, this is the best place to do it. Like, rate, review, subscribe, anywhere podcasts are available, YouTube, Instagram, Apple Play, things like that. Kendyll, now that that's out of the way,
Yes.
go ahead and give us two stories.
Okay, Stoey picked these ones. Okay, we've got two options for you right away.
Love it.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so and laughing at him when we got the paternity test results?
Laughing at him. Okay.
And the other option is, am I the asshole for only allowing homemade gifts for my daughter for Christmas?
The first one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious which one we're absolutely going to choose. Yeah. I want to hear, because, whenever your wife tells you I told you so, it's such an endearing thing.
Right.
Oh,
It's not
absolutely.
often, doesn't often go with the paternity test. That's the,
No,
I don't know how that'll play into this.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so and laughing at him when we got the paternity test results?
Yikes.
I mean, laughing at him.
Yeah.
I, 27 female, have been married to my husband, 28 male, for 2 years and gave birth to our daughter 5 weeks ago. I'll try to keep this short so I don't waste your time with any irrelevant details. What happened was that our daughter came out with blonde hair and pale blue eyes, while my husband and I have brown hair and brown eyes.
I'll try to make it short and don't give you any details. It was the weather that day was high.
The barometric pressure was really high.
It was a cold day.
My husband freaked out at this and refused to listen to my explanation that sometimes babies are born with lighter hair and eyes that get darker over time.
Yes.
But African American?
Yeah.
He demanded a paternity test and threatened to divorce me if I did not comply.
Wow.
Nice.
That escalated quick.
Yeah, like right away.
Yeah.
Just because couldn't the doctor have said
Yeah.
it's normal?
Yeah. The baby
Yeah.
had his last name.
The doctor probably had blonde hair and blue eyes. He wasn't saying shit.
He's like, no, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it do be
That
like
is weird.
Sometimes it do be like that.
After my daughter and I got home from the hospital, my husband went to stay at his parents' house for the first 3 weeks to get some space from
No,
me.
what a great move that was.
That is a good move, yeah. That's not bad. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're having a baby come
Yeah.
home? Like, this doesn't even look like me. I'm
Unbelievable.
not that small.
Yeah. I'm going to be gone for... How long does it take them to get older?
Oh my God.
High fives on the way out. See you when you're 16.
Call me when that kid that might not be mine is potty trained.
Yeah.
Then I'll be back.
She said while I was recovering,
Oh.
and he told them what was happening.
What a jerk.
Jeez.
Yeah. My mother-in-law called and informed me that if the paternity test revealed that the child wasn't his, she would do anything within her power to make sure that I was taken to the cleaners during the divorce.
This
Get
marriage
out of
sounds
this
like
family.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
Like mother, like son. Or like son, like mother.
this marriage sounds very stable. By the way,
Totally.
Awful. Wow. I had my sister to lean on and help me take care of the baby during all of it. We got the results back yesterday, and my husband came home to view them with me. I was on the couch in the living room, and he sat next to me, and we started to read the results.
Like, these are details that she said she wasn't
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
include.
My sister was right next to me, about due east.
I had a drink that was probably half full, watered down a bit.
Ice was condensating on the side.
They showed that he was the father,
You
and my husband
are the
had-
father.
Yep.
Let's go.
My husband had this shocked, kind of mortified look on his face with his eyes wide as he stared at it. Sounds like they were looking for
A reason out.
A reason to not be there. That baby can't be mine.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Frail this thing is. You know how much muscle I have. So is
And
that
then-
it?
no.
And then she just laughed. Okay, she laughs at him then?
She said, I couldn't help but say, I told you so. And laughed at the way he looked. My husband snapped out of his shock, got mad at me for laughing at him. We argued for a bit, which was mainly him yelling at me before my sister came downstairs and my husband shut up. After that, my husband went back to his parents' house to clear his head.
I'm going to need 3 weeks again. Yeah.
How long does it take to clear someone's head? About 3
My
weeks?
kid's still sleeping, not sleeping through the night, right?
Yeah.
I need some more
Oh, I
time.
hate this mother-in-law. And 2 to 3 hours later, my mother-in-law called to scold me about laughing in my husband's face
Oh
because
my
apparently it was
God.
kicking him while he was down.
What down? What do you
Down?
mean? You just had the birth of your child, which you confirmed was
Yeah.
your child with your wife of 3 years.
Oh, that mother-in-law is the worst.
The worst.
She's also left a couple nasty text messages saying the same thing. I don't think I'm an asshole, but I'd like outsider perspective.
That's exactly
you
what a new
should.
mom needs.
Yeah.
Someone to be texting her terrible things in the first
I mean, there's
6
no.
weeks.
This should have been the opposite. This should have been major apologies coming from
Yeah.
the mother-in-law and the son.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, sorry, I hate blonde hair.
He's the opposite of a Nazi.
Yeah, you know how I get around blonde hair, blue-eyed people. Get all sweaty because my grandfather's name was Scheisenkopf.
Wow.
I mean, ma'am,
Yes.
you
Tell her.
you are not the asshole.
No.
Your husband has serious
Yeah,
problems,
get
and he's not
out.
ready to be a father. And you shouldn't let people like that come inside of you. We'll just say,
Yeah, I'd say she's not the asshole, but give her husband 3 weeks, and maybe he'll come around.
Maybe
You know?
he'll come around to the baby.
Yeah.
oh my
See,
god,
I did spit out my wine at that one, Derrick. I don't know what I expected you to say, but it wasn't that.
well, you're welcome. So that 1989 hoodie is now, or cardigan is now officially part of the show. It's got wine on it.
It's broken in. Yeah.
I mean, there's no chance that she's the asshole. Also, whenever you get the chance, distance yourself from that mother-in-law and probably your husband too.
Yeah, get a divorce.
Your marriage is not great, and co-parenting is going to suck. But honestly, I think co-parenting is going to suck regardless if he lives with you or not. So that's kind of, you know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be a good dad.
No, that's awful.
wow.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Do you remember how depressed you
Ooh,
were
I
when you
like
found
this.
out your sons were yours?
Oh, they weren't. We did. No. No. Yeah,
I like-
that is. Yeah, it's just such an extreme reaction that they had to start it, and then they followed it up with an equally extreme reaction to the reveal, the Maury Povich reveal.
Imagine your wife just went through like childbirth, which is already like it creates a lot of hormones and things like that, like a release of those. And then you look at him like, that's not mine. You cheated on me. I want answers, blah, blah, blah. And then to find out you were wrong, he's like, well, fuck it. We're doubling down, baby. We're doubling
Well,
down.
I need
shouldn't
time
have
to
laughed.
process that this child you've been carrying for 9 months is actually mine.
Yeah. Fuck, that's rough.
This person said, so are we laughing while serving him divorce papers? What's the move, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
For sure.
Divorce is the move.
That's
Yeah.
the only move.
Whether she's the asshole is pending. If she stays with him, she is
That's
the
a
asshole.
good point.
So I'd say this one is a pending. She's definitely not right now, but if she stays with that guy,
She could be.
she's an asshole.
She could be.
We will
Asshole
find her
pending.
on Reddit.
And we'll tell her.
Reach out to you, and we will get to the bottom of this.
When are we going to do that? When are we going to like contact all these
Yeah.
people?
We should. We should start making a list.
Yeah, this one's asshole pending.
Hey, if you're
New
the
category.
asshole, and
Yeah, new category, asshole pending.
asshole pending. I love it.
Reminds me of church camp.
Speaking of marriages, guys, I've got Another interesting headline for us.
All right.
Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife because I found out her body count?
Body count.
I thought that was going
Oh.
different direction.
Or am I the asshole for not mentioning that I'm on birth control?
Gotta
No,
do first
no
one.
body count for
Gotta
sure.
go
Yeah,
body count.
yeah. I want to see how many times this woman's got
Yeah,
plugged.
this is gonna get interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, yeah, Alana, body count is how many people you've had sex with.
Okay, but I thought that I've just never heard it referred to that way.
yeah, because we're classy and we don't say
Yeah, I
things
just-
like that. We don't call it body count.
Mike, what's your body count?
2.
Does that include anal?
Oh, then hundreds.
Did you say anal or animals?
I said anal.
I thought you said animals, and I was like,
No.
what? And then he said hundreds, and I was like, can't keep this guy away from sheep.
He also went
Never
to church
could.
camp, so that's
Yeah.
why it
That
was
makes
anal.
sense. That
I
makes
ran church camp.
Mike was the
You get
youth.
way more when you're in charge.
Mike was the youth pastor.
Yeah.
What's that Creed line? He's like talking about cults. He's like, it's more fun as a follower. You make way more money,
Money
as
as a leader.
Yeah.
Just watch that episode.
That's so funny. All right, body count.
Okay.
Give us the title.
Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife because I found out her body count? Also, Derrick, this has an
Stop it.
NSFW
Stop
flag.
it.
Oh,
Stop
no.
it. It's early in the episode, but if you're watching this right now, pause this episode if you're
Yeah.
at work because hey, it's the week between Christmas and
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's. We've all been drinking. It doesn't matter. You're not at work anyway.
You're
Even
not
if you are
working.
at work, they don't care. They're letting you be there hammered. So,
Mm-hmm.
but if you are at work and you don't want to listen to this, just a reminder: this is a not safe for work episode story. All right, Kendyll, give us this story about this lady with her loose puss.
Okay. Hate you. All right. Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife because I found out her body count? There's so many problems in the first sentence. I, 27 male, have been married with my wife, 28 female, for 8 months now. When I married her, I was
Wait,
told
how old was she?
27.
27.
he's 27, she's 28.
Okay.
They've been married for 8 months.
Okay.
When I married her, I was told to believe that we both still had our V cards because of religious reasons.
Wow, they were both virgins at
Both
27
virgins.
and 28. Wow.
27 and 28.
Yeah,
Wow, there's
that's a long time.
But
Yeah.
yesterday, while we had some friends over, we talked about how young kids these days have their first time and that they don't really wait until marriage anymore. To which my wife responded with, waiting till marriage doesn't make sense anyway. There are so many safe options now.
Uh-oh.
I chose not to respond and just listen whilst our friend group had a discussion about it.
First off, hate this guy because he used the word whilst.
He used it twice, actually.
I didn't even notice that.
I skipped it the first time because I was like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I like how much he was looking forward to that ride home.
Yeah.
Like how badly he wanted to leave to have that conversation.
So later that day, I asked my wife if she regrets waiting until marriage, to which she responded,
I sure would have.
How would I know that?
I didn't wait. I wanted to tell you, but I never felt comfortable sharing it.
Oh, boy.
I have to admit, then I got furious and I said some things I regret saying, name calling, etc. And told her to leave my house. Her parents live 10 minutes away. I feel like I've been manipulated and that I've been keeping to myself for nothing. We had been dating for
Well, yeah.
7 months before we married.
Oh, boy. They're
Whoa.
Yeah.
They were only dating for 7 months before they got married.
Yes.
That's what horniness will do to a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I'll spend forever with
Oh,
you.
absolutely. Let's
Just-
wrap this up.
Wonder
Yeah.
how many times
So
he was
wait.
engaged prior.
What was her body count?
Okay. Well, when she returned the day after because he kicked her out of the house.
Yeah.
I asked her what her real body count was, and she told me, with me included, it was 17.
From
Oh
I mean,
my
going
God.
from 17, not
0
bad.
to
Going from
17 is
0 to 17.
That's what I was going to say. Just to be clear, I'm not shaming anybody
No.
for sex, but to be like, I'm a virgin and be like,
Right.
never mind, it's been 17 people. Like,
How do you? First off, if you are a virgin, if you're not a virgin, how do you go 7 months
Yeah.
without having any sex while you're courting this
She
person.
probably was.
Yeah, she probably wasn't. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
didn't say when they were.
She picked up 6 of them in that time frame. Oh, I only had 11 before we got engaged.
17 from 0 is a couple basketball teams.
Extreme.
Oh, I thought you were doing the math. I thought you were trying to 17 minus 0 is, holy shit, 17. Yeah. 17. Oh, that includes him.
That's multiple
She's
basketball
like, honey,
teams.
that includes you. There's only 16
There's
that
only
weren't
16
you.
other
Yeah.
ones. And she added that most of them were only a one-time thing, and she felt
It's not
nothing.
better.
Yeah.
Like it
Hey,
was
and
real
3
love.
of them were one time.
And 2 of them paid me.
One was a cousin.
And the rest were at church camp.
Yeah, what?
with the pastor.
Man.
Wait, I told her that she had a month to pack her stuff and that we're getting a divorce.
Sure.
Odd side note. Thankfully, we signed a strong prenup that stated that in any divorce, no matter the reasons, our assets would not be divided. And she agreed because she is the only grandchild of very, very rich grandparents.
Wait, so why was he excited about it then?
I don't know.
He definitely has money.
Maybe he
for
does too,
sure.
but he didn't say it.
She
Okay.
sounds like she has more, though.
I
Well,
know.
no, think about it. He hasn't spent any on puss. So
Oh my god.
That's
Just
true.
said-
and Kendyll, and I meant it.
Well, at
Lost
least
a
this
fortune
is
on
the
that.
NSFW one. Okay. My friends and her family have been blowing me up saying that this is no reason to divorce her since it has nothing to do with our relationship or
That's
marriage.
not true.
But I disagree because if I knew that she didn't have her V card, I would have never married her.
It's not even that. Your whole relationship with her was a lie.
Okay.
And that's a marital issue in itself. If she
Fair.
can't be honest with you, like that's a whole different marital
Fair. He's
issue.
obviously a virgin because he's calling it her V card first of all,
Right.
which is so
As a
fucking
27-year-old.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. He's not like he goes in to add some edits and basically says like, it's not that I wouldn't have married. I'm not saying she had to be a virgin, but she
Right.
told me she was.
100%.
And
Just-
the lie is what is getting him.
Just out of curiosity, was that written in 1940?
By the fire with a quill pen.
He said the issue is not with her being a virgin, as I've stated in one of the comments, but it's about not waiting until marriage whilst. Third time he used whilst. Whilst I did. If she
Whilst
married
I
and divorced all 16 of those guys, that would have been fine. Although, if you had 16 different divorces, I'd probably not be
Yeah.
the 17th guy to marry
Yeah,
you.
again, his reasoning is wrong. The reason that he should be getting a divorce and shouldn't stay with that person is absolutely because if someone lies to you about a major life event like that, like which obviously your
Yeah.
relation, she knew how strongly it meant to him.
Yeah.
and then that's a big thing to lie about to him. So what else is she gonna lie to him about in the future?
Well, no-
he's not the asshole for divorce. If you don't, yeah, you're not the asshole for divorce.
Well, and let's be honest. No one's honest about their body count anyway.
No.
You're already subtracting a few in that
I was.
situation.
I was a lot.
So if she's 17, probably 27,
yeah,
probably more.
yeah.
I mean, again, I don't care. If I have
Also,
100.
he's 27, so, I
Yeah.
mean, he's 27-year-old virgin. He probably...
if he'd have just stuck it out 13 more years, you could have had a movie made
Movie
about
about
it.
him.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that you both came to that same conclusion.
That too.
Wow.
Okay, so what, Mike? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm torn on this one because I mean I don't think it's a big deal at all. Personally, I get the lying part, but I would be mad, but I wouldn't divorce someone over that. I would.
Yeah.
He should get to go out. He should be allowed to go out and sleep with 16 girls.
16 other people. That's
Yeah.
actually a fair trade.
That's
should
what
be
a
able to-
solid marriage is built on.
He should be able to tie. He should be able to tie her. Get equal footing.
I mean, he's not the asshole for the divorce.
Right, which is what the
He's
question is.
an asshole in general.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean, I,
I don't.
think so.
Alana, how do you feel?
The lying. I don't know if I could get past the lying.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about. I mean, who cares? I
Right.
don't know. I'm not judging anyone,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. So it's tricky.
but it's
This
just
whole
like the
podcast
lie
is based
from.
around judging people.
I know, but it's just a lie from 0 to 17 people.
Yeah.
That's a totally
It is
different
shocking.
person of having sex with no one versus having.
And honestly, even if it was one, he could still have the same issue.
Right.
Like
Right.
the lie is that they thought they were religiously,
Yeah.
But
saving
she lied
themselves
a
for
lot.
Jesus.
one was a gangbang. That's
Yeah.
8 right there.
If we take out that
can't
one night in Cancun at the Teak House, that's,
Take out spring break. We're almost tied.
yeah, It's not my fault you were unfuckable for the first 26 years of your life.
Yeah, that's a tricky one, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
You got to make a call.
I'm gonna say not. I'm gonna say he is the asshole.
Interesting.
I don't think you should divorce over it.
Interesting. I'm gonna say not the asshole.
I'm gonna say asshole.
I'm gonna say not.
All right,
Have to
there you
agree.
go.
At
Well,
least you
it's
and I are on the
split.
same page, babe.
Yeah.
It's split, yeah. I mean, hey, here's the thing. If you have an opinion about this out there, feel free. Leave it in the comments right below this video.
What
Right
would
down
you
there
do?
after you give the video a like and subscribe. And that's, wow. Yeah, 17's so many from
It's
zero.
so
I
funny.
can't.
from zero.
Yeah.
To be fair to that guy, I can't imagine hearing that, thinking
Right.
it's zero.
And-
when he left that night to go to that house,
If you're her,
and yeah,
he kicked you out, just lie again.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just be like, oh, like 2.
I was kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the funniest part. Like they're in the car on the ride home. He's like, "Isn't that crazy that kids are having sex, all this sex these days?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I mean,
That's
yeah."
wild. That's
and then he's like,
wild.
"But like how many?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "Drop me off at my parents' house. You're not gonna want to hear this."
We should be in a public place when I give you that number.
She's over there like Kobe Bryant whenever he was counting rings on his finger.
Every time she sees like an athlete with the number 17 on, I mean, just he's ruined she ruined the number 17.
All she did.
And you know what's even worse about that? Every time she did one, she was like DJ Khaled, just another one.
Another one.
We the best.
Yeah, she
16.
rattled off 17 too. She knew.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Are we ready for the
Hey,
next
what's
two?
your?
We
No,
are.
I'm just kidding.
Let's ruin the podcast.
I also went to church camp, Mike. So
Knew it.
I didn't.
the most scandalous thing I did at church camp was share a tortilla chip with somebody like Lady in the Tramp and got close to each other kissing, and that was like the worst thing that we could do, and we got
You
in so
whore.
much
Yeah.
trouble. Exactly. Sorry, Mike.
Maybe you should have
Sorry.
told me that before we got married. Got some thinking to do tonight.
Do I have to stay here tonight with
Yeah.
Derrick and Alana?
I'm gonna need 3 weeks.
Hey, actually,
Yeah,
if she
space.
stays here tonight, we just got some new tortilla chips, so
Whole grain.
that's good for us. Sorry. Pushed the wrong button. Got excited.
Heyo.
It's,
Okay.
what are the next two?
We got two.
We got to.
Am I the asshole for cutting my,
Actually, could you give us 17 choices?
including you?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for cutting my best friend off after she gave my fiance herpes? I said what I said.
That's a whole sentence.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Would I be the asshole if I don't send my mom's drunk confession to my stepfather? They're both interesting.
You pick.
These are both good.
Am I the asshole for cutting my best friend off after she gave my fiance herpes? Or would I be the asshole if I don't send my mom's drunk confession to my stepfather?
Here's a question. Were they dating when she gave him herpes? Does that give away too much of the story?
No,
They weren't dating.
they weren't dating.
All right, then I want to hear about the mom.
Yeah, the other one sounds way more like layered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
drunk
mom
confession?
and the
Yeah, the
confession of
drunk
stepfather.
confession.
Yep.
Okay, so this one's got some fun new words we're about to learn.
Well, bring them on. Definitely start using that word.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good word.
and that's why I married you, for things like that.
Well,
Number
I have bad
seven.
news because there's about to be a divorce over that tortilla chip.
Whilst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
right.
kind of tortilla chip?
Yeah. He's going to divorce you while at a Mexican restaurant.
Is it a soft taco?
It's definitely a hard.
Like, you can ask people if her taco's soft.
It was
It was a really hard taco.
a really hard talk. Okay,
All right. Ready?
give us the headline.
As ready as we're going to be.
Okay. Would I be the asshole if I don't send my mom's drunk confession to my stepfather?
Okay.
Now, we gotta put our thinking caps on. There's
Okay.
a lot of specifics in here.
We're gonna need this on a board.
Yeah,
break down the
probably.
family
We'll
tree.
pull out the whiteboard
Like the
for
ones
some
that
of
like
these.
they're solving crimes
Yeah.
with. Just the, okay.
100%. I'll do that next time.
I get,
Okay.
I get confused so easy
Yeah.
with these two.
My mom, 45, and dad, 46, male. Oh, my mom 45 female.
No, we
My
got that.
dad 46
I mean, we say
male.
mom and dad,
Yeah,
we
that's fair.
probably
That's
got
fair. Yeah.
Got, got divorced when I, 22 female, was 14.
Okay.
Their marriage ended because my mom had cheated on my dad with my uncle,
Oh.
my dad's brother.
No, we know what an uncle is.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't her own brother.
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
it's smart. You don't have to learn a different last name.
Yeah.
Just keep it all in the family.
Family oriented.
It was chaos. My uncle was pretty much disowned by the entire family. They got married and had my cousin brother.
what I tell you.
Cousin brother.
Lots
You
of new
hyphenate
cousin
that?
brothers.
Yeah,
and
You
that's what they
hyphenate
did.
cousin
Yep.
brother?
Country roads,
Yeah.
take me home
cousin
Weird.
brother.
Well, hello, cousin brother.
to the place
I love cousin brother.
I belong. West Virginia.
Yeah.
Cousin brother.
Cousin brother.
Go ahead.
I do not talk to my mom that often. I do not express it, but I loathe her for destroying 2 homes because she had to be a cheater.
Ooh. Oh, so he was married too. Her uncle father was married
I
too.
guess so.
Uncle father
So,
Cousin brother,
Uncle father.
is married to wife aunt.
I lived with my dad mostly. He is an amazing dad and always prioritized me, unlike my mother, who settled outside of the town with her new family. So since then, it has been me and my dad. 3 years ago, he started dating Sarah, 40 female, who was the little sister of his close friend.
What the
wait.
actual fuck is happening? Now that'd be like,
Little
no, listen,
sister.
of his friends. I'd be like, you have a friend and you start dating your friend's daughter.
No,
Sister.
Oh, okay,
Sister.
never
I
mind.
heard it
never
that
mind,
way too.
never
A
mind.
sister's not bad.
Yeah,
But the
sister's
fact that
not
she
bad.
used
The
to
word
like
little-
little
It's my
sister.
Something like Jenna or
My
something.
fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
But it sounds
I
bad.
thought the
but
same thing when you
Yeah,
said it.
it's
And I was
yeah.
like, wait. But yeah,
She's just
okay.
little sister for a
when she's
40,
little sister,
40-year-old woman.
okay,
You got to just
listen,
kind of say.
I made a
Yeah.
mistake. I'm a man. I can admit
Yeah.
that.
I get.
Okay.
I agree with your outrage.
Okay, so he married the little sister.
He is dating the
Dating.
little
He's dating
sister
the little
Dating a little
sister
sister.
of a friend.
of a friend.
Sarah always had a crush on Dad, but she moved away for college. Recently, she has opened a business in our town. I love her. She's an incredible human. She is now pregnant with my little sister or brother.
So now, oh wait,
Whoa, wait, how old is he? Because at 40, so long.
Baby,
that's not-
40.
that's
So the
old,
dad's
that-
47. The
but no,
wife
that's
is
old
40.
to be having a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 is old to be having a baby.
A lot of people I'm 40 now.
Yeah, they just came out dusty.
No, it's very common now, Derek.
It's
Okay.
common now.
All right.
I wouldn't say common, but like
It happens.
it happens more often.
What
yeah.
happens when you're dating your friend's little sister?
That's
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
So little. Okay, so they had. Okay, she's
So
gonna have a
they're
baby.
pregnant.
Yep.
Okay.
Pregnant.
I have noticed how happy my dad has become. I would even say even more than he was happy with Mom. Their
Good.
marriage wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Probably because of my mom's partying.
That's probably because he was banging her brother.
Yeah.
She's
That's
just dragging
probably
her
what it
mom in
is.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They lived a civil union till now, but Dad and Sarah decided it is best they get married because a new baby is on the way. My grandfather wanted a big ceremony, so we have been busy with the wedding. I got a voicemail from my mom. It is weird because even though we talk on the phone, she never sent me a voicemail. I played it and it was addressed to my dad.
Ooh, so she drunk dialed
Yeah.
the daughter
Whoops.
of her brother-in-law, ex-husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is weird. I didn't even think about brother-in-law, ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother cousin, and then
Yeah.
brother-in-law,
Oh.
ex-husband.
Yeah.
Weird.
Go ahead. Give us the
What'd she
She was
say?
drunk and was crying the entire time. She said that she made a mistake and to forgive her. She
Okay.
never meant to sleep with my uncle, and she only did it because she was angry with my dad. She is not happy with uncle because she always has my dad in her head. She
Wow.
named her son the name he, my dad,
Yeah.
picked when he said what name he would choose if he had a boy.
I thought she was saying, "I love your dad. I love you so much, so I gave my kid the same last name."
Yeah. We call him Dad too.
Yeah. No, because he married his brother.
Yeah. We call him Dad too. The kid's name is Dad. Sorry.
Cousin brother.
Cousin brother. My brother Dad. That's my brother Dad over here.
Uncle Dad.
Holy, so what the
Uncle
okay,
Dad.
so the message goes on?
Because my dad's name and mine start with the same alphabet,
Same letter,
letter.
yeah.
Or maybe she was so drunk that she accidentally sent the voicemail to me.
Oh.
I played it to my dad. He looked angry at first, but then looked disappointed. I asked him what he wants me to do. He said that I should delete it. I was confused. He further explained that my mom is in the past. She has her own family. If the
With my brother.
Yeah.
It's also my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the voicemail gets leaked, she could lose the only people who is with her right now. Who
This
are with
guy
her.
is a
Yeah.
fucking hero.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Yeah.
I'm leaving petty bullshit in the past
Yeah.
2023. Like this
Yeah.
guy.
Does he have any other brothers though? That could be a thing.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's such a good dude.
Yeah.
He's like,
Took the high
look,
road.
see, she cheated on
Yeah.
me, but I don't want to ruin her life
No.
because I know how it feels to have my life ruined by her.
Aw, is this a Nicholas
And
Sparks novel?
wow,
It's so romantic.
This is a Hallmark movie if I've ever heard one.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's called Cousin Brother.
Yeah. All in the family.
This Christmas. on
Yeah, I
Hallmark.
wouldn't share.
This,
mean,
this
basically-
Christmas, family
That's it.
trees intertwined.
Yeah. It is a beautiful story about an uncle, father, brother, cousin
Yeah. So the
relationship.
question is, would I be the asshole?
If
If
he
she leaked
shared it, or
She would be the asshole
Yes.
for going against the only person who she said loved her more than anything, which is her father.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she would be the asshole for disobeying him and going behind his back when
For
he didn't want
sure.
that.
And you know, it a lot of people will make mistakes and have regrets, and he did the right thing. You know, she probably is a moment of honesty and probably does regret it. How could you not
Yeah.
regret that? And so I'm sure she did.
She
And
still did it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this dude's the greatest dude of all time,
Yeah.
for sure. He's the greatest dude of all time. Yeah,
definitely
So-
not the asshole.
Daughter would be the asshole if she leaked it.
she would
Yeah.
be. Yes.
Dad is
Oh, right. So the
Origi-
daughter wrote the thing.
original dad.
Yeah, the
Original
daughter's-
dad is not the
Yeah.
asshole.
This is the greatest dude of all time. Like,
Yeah.
I
wonder-
really like him.
Huh?
You really love
Derek loves him.
I
love
do
him to be
because
mine.
he looked at the person who caused him the most amount of
That's
pain and was
true.
like, I don't want to hurt her.
It's true.
I would have been like, let's play it.
Yeah.
She's the mother of some
yeah.
of my children.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on a mixtape. We're gonna
Yeah.
play it at the wedding because you have to invite your brother to your wedding,
Yeah.
so she had to
Right?
be there.
So that would make that
getting
guy
confused.
her uncle stepdad.
Uncle stepdad.
Uncle stepdad.
So we have uncle stepdad.
Yeah,
We have cousin brother. Now we're gonna have half
I
brother
can't-
or sister,
I can't follow it.
yeah.
and then we've got mom, who's just a whore, right?
pretty
Is that
awesome.
what we said?
A
Mom's
partying
loose-
whore.
Mom's a little loose with her morals. The rest of the family real wholesome and close.
But she
Like
has a
they grew
body
up
count.
together.
But she has a body count of 17.
Oh, she,
At least.
she
Yeah,
definitely went to church camp.
Looks like I think we have time for one more.
Well, okay, so
Okay.
we got a New Year's theme here,
Oh,
people.
hey, and also because we are filming this right after Christmas, literally the day after Jesus was born, and then this will be released. It'll be our New Year's Eve episode. So Kendyll, you got us a New Year's Eve one.
I got
Or New
two
Year's?
options.
All right, let's hear them.
I mean, they're so good.
Yep.
They're so good. All right. Sorry. Okay. Number one is they're both today I effed ups.
Okay.
Okay. Today I effed up by catching on fire at a New Year's Eve party. Today I effed up by shoving my penis in my cousin's face at a New Year's Eve party.
How's that happen?
Cousin brother.
That'd be better.
I say we
mean-
do that one.
We have
I
to.
say we do that.
Yeah. Can I share a story about the first one though?
Yes, please.
During Christmas Eve church service
gonna
when
say
we were
this, yeah.
younger, we used to do. I shoved my penis in my cousin. No, we used to do
Somerset.
the.
Oh, you're
like,
Catholic.
Obviously.
Like, I'm
His
not
cousin
Catholic.
He must be
brother,
Catholic.
100%.
United Method. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. And we used to do like the end of service. We would all get in a circle and like light a candle and,
And they
sing
had the
Silent
things.
Night.
Yep.
Yeah, and sing Silent Night. And we used
Church
to light
kids.
we used to light the candle off of the other person's
Yeah,
candle.
yeah, you
and my
pass it
cousin
along.
was a little like she's a little flowy when she was younger. And she was like, and they turned all the lights off in the church to make it real nice and
Yeah.
dark. And she was like, Silent Night. And then all of a sudden her hair just went all up in flames. Yeah, in the middle of the church. And I was like, it's a demon. Like, you know what I mean? That's God saying you're coming home. And then my mom went and like smacked the side of her head and just
Stop.
pulled her hair down.
Your mom had to save her life.
Yeah. Do you know what burnt hair smells like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
All women know that smell. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, if you don't know what burnt hair smells like, we'll light Kendyll or Alana's hair on
I would,
fire.
yeah, if you don't mind, just to have a reference.
You wanna hear- you wanna
that'd be
see what it
helpful.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do actually.
But that's my story.
No, I mean, I guess it's the smell of a curling iron, right? At this
Worse.
point.
Worse.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Next time I cut your hair, I'm gonna burn it in the bathtub.
Just burn it off. Yeah.
What are we gonna use for the voodoo dolls then? If you burn it.
I should just burn it off of your
Burn
head.
it.
Okay. This is great.
Okay.
Today I fucked up by shoving my penis in my cousin's face.
Who hasn't been there?
Yeah.
Also, this is also not safe for work, but like we don't have to.
Yeah.
It's like
Do that again. Okay.
This is the West Virginia episode.
Also, Alana said me. Like we were
I have not been there.
She's like, who's not been there? She's like, me.
me.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a penis, to be fair.
That's
Okay.
a tough starting point.
So this happened on New Year's Eve. Okay, first a little backstory about me. Oh, guys, buckle in. This is so good. It's so good. I am a confident, sexually actively straight male who enjoys wearing erotic underwear.
Who doesn't?
Thongs, banana hammocks,
Wow.
jock straps, mesh underwear. I have them all.
He's French.
And to clarify, you said straight, right?
He did say straight.
Confidently straight.
He said confidently because I'm assuming that this comes up in. I think he's being harassed for some of these things.
Okay.
So years and years ago, an ex had bought them for me as a joke, and I enjoyed the way I felt in them. All right.
Why not?
I like feeling sexy, and fuck you if you think that isn't a way a straight man should want to feel.
Fair.
Do you guys agree?
I mean, I've never had any of them on, but
You don't have them on now?
oh yeah, no. I mean, Christmas was yesterday.
I like to feel sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nipple clamps and everything.
All the above.
Okay.
She said okay.
It's a
That
hard.
wasn't.
That's
That
a hard
was
no
just a
from
reaction
Alana.
that came out of my head.
Okay, so regardless of how I feel, though, I do understand this is not everyone's cup of tea. So unless things have progressed,
What, shoving your dick in cousin's faces? Not
we didn't
everyone's
get there
cup
yet.
of tea?
Here's the underwear. Unless things have progressed and often been discussed first, I don't share them. It's my personal thing. I actually wear them often when I'm confident and nobody will see.
Sure.
Just makes him feel sexy under
Makes
his
him
clothes.
feel
He never
confident.
doesn't show anybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
nope. Okay. So on New Year's Eve, I went out with my cousin and her friends. For reference, I'm 36. She is 28. We've been in friendly and social situations since she graduated college. We have similar careers and interests. I had no plans. She invited me to a party. It sounded like fun.
We share underwear.
We've seen each other naked a handful of
I wish
times.
she would have said that.
Yeah. Do you have that black thong? Oh, I love that one. You mind if I borrow it?
I love that one. Okay, so she was going to crash at my place, so I'm not planning to bring anybody home, but I am in the mood to feel sexy, so I wear a black thong. Cock looking nice, ass looking nice, feeling wonderful.
You know, I'm not so sure he's straight anymore.
Yeah. I tell you what, I love going out when my cock looks good. Like it just,
You
know.
prep yourself in the mirror before you go
Yeah.
out. You're like, this is it. Okay, he said he put on my outfit, and we head out for the night. Well, I guess the mojo worked because I met a girl and she had some male friends with her that were getting friendly with my cousin's friends, and we were all invited to an after party. We get to a beautiful house, drinking, dancing, yada, yada, yada. Someone suggests we go in the jacuzzi. No skinny dipping, just stripping down to underwear. Fuck.
Is that what he wrote, really?
Yeah. All right. He said, everyone's getting in. Cousin is in. I'm hesitating and I'm getting teased. And the girl that invited us back is coyly motioning for me to join her. And literally all intentions on me. So my options are, number one, appear afraid and not spontaneous, which I'm not, and that was killing me. Number two, strip down to my thong. Number three, say I don't wear underwear and strip naked.
I think you got to go with option 3 in that.
Yeah, I do too.
I kind of think so too. In the alcohol heat, I think jumping in naked is the look.
Yeah.
With my cousin. So I dropped my pants.
You got to forget about your cousin. You're not banging your cousin. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Yeah.
Well, unless you have to. Huh?
Yeah.
Unless she's your cousin's sister.
It's not plan A.
He said, so I drop my pants, cock swinging, and I carefully walk on the wet concrete to the jacuzzi. And I look at my cousin, and she is locked eye level with my approaching penis. She blurts out some form of, oh, hell no, and gets out of the jacuzzi.
Smart.
I laugh, and everyone is kind of like, that's your cousin, bro. The mood is super awkward. Eventually, the conversation changes. A few minutes later, my cousin comes out from the house asking if we can go soon. I, of course, obliged. We Uber back to my place in complete silence. I tried to apologize, but she was not having it. She left early the next morning without saying goodbye. I texted her about a week later and thanked her for inviting me to the party. I apologized again, and she said it's all good, but that I will be forever known as Penis Man to her friends. Wonderful. And I got ghosted by the girl that invited us to the party. But hey, at least my pervy secret was protected at all costs. But at what cost?
Yeah, we don't kink shame here either.
No.
It's 2023. I'm starting to think like maybe he'd made the wrong choice. We should have went with the thong one.
I mean, I don't
and just
know.
owned it, I guess.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like you're gonna get made fun of either way.
I get why he did that. I think he made the right choice. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But then again, you could really offend somebody by getting naked. Somebody
Sure.
that didn't want it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost.
The biggest comment at all was, why didn't you just tell them that you didn't wear underwear instead of just pulling it out and then
That's a good point.
giving an option, which I never thought of.
Yeah.
It's almost like that thing when you're a little kid, your mom's like, make sure you have clean underwear on. Like it's like someone should have worn. Make sure you're not wearing your thong. in case-
Your special sexy thong.
Yeah,
I
you're-
kind of want to know, does he still wear those?
Oh, yeah, he loves
Like
them.
he still wears them, you think?
yeah.
Like every time he goes out?
I don't know. Every time he
You don't
says,
think he sometimes has thoughts in the back of his head like, what if I meet a girl and she's
oh.
not?
question, do you only wear thongs? No. I wear, wait, it's not better. Jock straps, mesh briefs, and regular underwear
yeah,
as
he
well.
said that
All right.
early. And
Mesh
Okay.
briefs?
yeah, edible,
I don't know.
Mesh
Edible?
briefs.
Edible?
edible underwear.
I can see Kendyll making underwear out of fruit roll-ups for Mike.
I make them out of fist sticks.
Yeah, that's
Gross. Yeah, no, it's gross for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
when he read the three options, I think you're right. That's a thing he wanted to keep private. I understand that. He didn't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I
But
get it because I've gone out with my cock looking good, so I get that.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
It's the worst part. He was having a good hair day and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you're right. I mean, once somebody said that's all it would have taken was be like, hey, I don't have underwear on.
yeah,
Do you
guys,
have,
I don't wear
Do you have
any.
anything I could throw on?
That's why did he do that?
I don't want. I
You
don't
know.
know.
what I mean? Plan
Yeah.
B. Can we
Yeah.
do anything?
I
other
think
than
he
this?
probably wanted to be naked.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
mean-
was feeling so good and so proud of his penis that he wanted
Yeah.
them to
Yeah.
see it.
And he was drunk.
And he's so he's obviously confident, and I'm surprised that he was that bothered by the thong being on. Like it would
That's
bother
true.
like
Yeah.
somebody that's. But this guy seems like he's very proud of that.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he wasn't like, oh, good, this is a chance for me to show everybody I'm a thong man.
Do you want? No.
In fact, that's what I'm saying.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say. So now, Mike, show Derrick and Alana your thong.
I do not have that thong confidence.
I'm gonna keep that under my pants.
Thongfidence.
Yeah.
I don't
what
think
a-
he's
man.
thong for doing it.
What do you?
But it's.
What do you think his New Year's resolution was?
Oh,
I don't know. Extra under backup. Yeah.
bring a backup
Bring a-
pair.
Why not? If you know you're going out from this, just this
Yeah.
man, if he's ever listening to this, wear your thong so you feel sexy, and then wear another pair of underwear over top of it. In the event you get invited back,
He could be like a
so
never
you
nude.
still feel sexy, but it's like your dirty little secret under your secret.
Have you guys ever hooked up with someone that was wearing a thong?
Oh, a man.
Oh,
What? What?
Well, I didn't realize you were asking Alana and
Yeah.
I specifically.
Have you guys ever?
I'm assuming that you. That's
Have you
what-
ever
that's
been
what I meant.
confronted with that?
No.
What would your reaction be if you did?
No.
Wouldn't
Not
be
listen.
okay with it.
No.
Would it have been a brake pump right away?
I mean, there's a lot of other factors that would go into that. Would it be a brake bump right
Yeah.
away? But the thong in itself, no. Is it something I would be attracted to on a man? No. Is it
Same.
Well, just cancel the order.
That would have been helpful to find that out earlier.
Is it?
2-day shipping is a lot faster
Yeah,
than you
right.
think. You know what I mean?
Is
Thanks,
it?
Jeff
I don't know.
Bezos.
Is it Brad Pitt? I could probably look past it. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
What if it's your cousin in a hot tub?
Cousin, brother,
Yeah,
or just cousin?
just cousin.
Uncle, stepdad. I hope they use those terms
Uncle,
every time.
stepdad is the best.
But they definitely use those terms.
Jimmy Steve.
Yeah.
Jimmy Steve. Oh, that was a good one.
Well, there you have it. We've done it. Our New Year's Eve holiday episodes. This wraps up all the holiday episodes until we dive into relationship problems around Valentine's Day. And drunk stories around St. Patrick's Day. Again, if you are watching this, it means the world to us. Seriously, the outreach has been incredible, and your comments, your suggestions, your likes, everything like that is beyond what we could have ever imagined this to be. 2 years from now, let alone 10 episodes in. So thank you so much for that. If you are listening and watching, please rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend about it, share this enjoyment with other people, and let us judge everybody together the way the Lord intended. So thank you so much for listening. This has been Bad Potato Salad, and we've been everybody that does bad potato salad.